Ever wondered how to manually enable Copilot in Windows 10? Well, you've come to the right place. As technology advances at a rapid pace, it's crucial to keep up with the latest tools and features, such as Windows 10's Copilot. Before we start, just a couple of prerequisites to keep in mind. Make sure your device is running build 19045.3754 or up, and consider updating Microsoft Edge. So without further ado, let's dive into the process. First things first, we need to get our hands on a compatible app, like the VIVe Tool utility. To do this, head over to the release section of the project's GitHub repository and download the latest version of VIVe Tool. Once that's done, extract the archive to a location that's convenient for you. You could create a VIVe Tool folder on your desktop and place the extracted files there, for instance. Next, you'll need to open an elevated shell window. You can do this by pressing the Windows key and X on your keyboard and selecting Windows PowerShell, Admin. If you're more comfortable with command prompt, you can use those instead. Just make sure you're running them with elevated privileges, right mouse click and run as admin. Now, it's time to change the directory to the extracted VIVe Tool directory. For example, if you've extracted the VIVe Tool archive to C users, execs, desktop, VIVe Tool, you would type cd/dc users, desktop VIVe Tool. Once you've done that, it's time to enable some feature IDs. Now that we have our tool ready, we can proceed to enable the Copilot feature. Remember, we're going to use VIVe Tool, a handy utility that allows us to switch on the feature IDs necessary for Copilot to run. It's as simple as typing a command into your terminal or command prompt. Don't forget to run it with admin privileges. Type ViveTool/enable/ID 44755019, 46686174, 47530616 inside the VIVe Tool folder. You will see successfully set feature configuration after proper execution. After enabling the feature IDs, you'll need to reboot your PC. Computers can be a bit stubborn sometimes, so a quick restart helps to ensure everything is set correctly. Once you're back in action, there's one more step to confirm. We need to check the registry editor. It's a bit like the behind-the-scenes control room for Windows. We're looking for a specific entry there, and if it's not set correctly, we'll adjust it ourselves. At this point, Copilot should be enabled after you log in. If not, then open Registry Editor, run Regedit, and move to the following location: HKE Current, User, Software, Microsoft, Windows, Shell Copilot, Bing Chat. Make sure that the value of the isUserEligible 32 word is set to 1 in the right pane. If not, then do it yourself. Lastly, to make the Copilot feature easily accessible, we'll add its icon to the taskbar. Right-click the taskbar and select the Show Copilot Preview button option. The Copilot icon will then appear to the right of the Notification Center button. And there you have it, you've successfully enabled Copilot on your Windows 10. Let's quickly run through the process again. We started by making sure our Windows 10 build was up to date. We then downloaded the VIVe Tool utility from GitHub and extracted the archive. Using PowerShell command line, we navigated to the directory and used VIVe Tool to enable the Copilot feature IDs. After a reboot and a little registry editing that might not be necessary, we successfully enabled the Copilot on our system. And that's it for today's guide on how to manually enable Copilot in Windows 10. We hope you found this video helpful, and please subscribe to see the next ones.